What's up, everybody? This is your girl Ericka on the Classy Climb blog. We are here on a rainy Monday. It's going to rain all week in Austin. Several of our boat party members are stuck at the airport because of the rain. I apologize. I am so sorry. It's going to be that kind of week in Austin. But we are here. If you hear me, see me, drop a city and state in the chat and drop a one in the comments. I want to make sure I got good audio. Now, this video, it is what it is. Let's go there. You see the title. Move around. I'm going to talk about the true frustration that people are having in our economy, the true frustration they're having in life. And a lot of folks, they today I was on Instagram being petty. But hold on before I tell you that petty story. Listen, if you don't know who I am, my name is Ericka Williams of the Classic On blog, author of the Smartphone Millionaire book, How to Invest in People, Businesses, and Real Estate from the Palm of Your Hand. Let me tell you something, baby. I can come on the internet and be petty, but I try to be good. I really do. So I'm out there on on Instagram, and this girl's got bloodshot eyes. I mean, she looks sickly in the eyes, and she's on the plane, and she's like, "I'm the only black person in first class," and somebody said monkeypox. It's because I'm black. No, it's because you have bloodshot eyes. You have blood vessels broken all in your eyes. Put on some shades. Of course, I say that. I say, girl, just put on some shades. Simple. People are like, you're ignorant. You're a hater. You're a terrible person because you told her to cover her eyes. And I'm like, boo. Like, it's a simple solution. But of course, people in the comments like, you need to find God. How dare you? And so what I realize is people come onto the internet and they mad, they frustrated, they having a bad day, their money's not right, their life is not right, they boo don't love them no more, whatever it is, and they just explode at the smallest suggestion. Now I've been doing this all week. I literally go in there, I go, somebody goes, bump you. I go, well, I hope you feel better. Glad you got some attention. Have a great day. And then I literally just do that for the rest of the week. I wait a few days, come back. Hope you got some attention out of it. Have a good day. Because ultimately, what we're seeing is a bunch of people wanting attention, a bunch of people desperate for attention, desperate for somebody see me, somebody hear me. That's some therapy out here. Like therapists gonna make money for the next 20 years anyway. But really, we have a lot of grown folks. Daddy didn't see him. Mama didn't even see him. Mama was out in the club. Grandma was busy. And so they out here on the internet showing everything they can, trying to get that attention. And so the frustration of I'm not making the money I want. I'm seeing 19, 20-year olds out here at Beamers living their best life, and I'm out here struggling. This isn't right. It's women's fault. It's men's fault. And what you got to realize is it's particularly no one's fault if we want to go there. It's no one's fault. Um, the fact is you were miseducated. Okay, now what do we do when we realize we're miseducated? Do we go and spend the next 20 years mad at our mom, mad at our dad, mad at our situation in life where we are because we were miseducated? No, we make a decision because we're what? Adults, right? Look, there you go. Even the young ones on the gram dying for attention because their parents aren't paying it to them. You also have a lot of adults who are just, again, the BBLs. I'm not trying to make fun of the women, but I got to address it. The BBLs the legs don't match. Something wrong. I listen. Now let's go there. Men do be looking at the big booty Judies. Are they walking around with the big booty Judies? Not necessarily. Sometimes little booty Judy it's got the wedding ring, not the big booty Judy. And so a lot of times, y'all out here getting all these butts that don't match your legs. You getting all these breasts. I mean, it's for attention. That's all it could be. You ain't getting paid to walk around. And now I'm gonna just tell you, if you haven't watched the Cat Williams special, go watch it. It's hilarious. He's like, your spine can take 96 pounds. And you getting 50 pounds of titties and 50 pounds of butt. By the time you're 50, you're gonna just fold over. And it's true. These people are not at all thinking about long term consequences. Um, Kim Kardashian even removed her butt implants. Why? Because that stuff is played out. Just like the scamming, just like all this online stuff, these little hustles, a lot of that stuff is played out. So here's the The title of my video is Move Around: The True Frustration Online and the Future of Money and Panama Launch. We switched up the hotel for Panama. That's what took us so long on the launch day. So we switched it. We got a nice spot. We're going to show it at the end of this video. I'm going to show you the hotel we looked at for Panama, where we're going to be at. And you get the discount once you purchase the ticket. Right. So I got my hair pulled up. I apologize. It's distracting. The braids. Check them braids. So investing overseas. Now, if you listen to the internet, folks, Ericka, you hate men traveling. You hate passport bros. You a hater on me traveling, living my life. Let me be very clear. No one cares if you travel, bro. No one cares. You know why? This is something I know. Dom and Dave talked about this, and I will address it. As long as you're going over to Brazil and Africa and Dominican Republic and Colombia and all these little places, and all you ever gonna be is a tourist that comes for 2 weeks every couple of months to get your rocks, they don't care about you, bro. No one does. Okay? But when you want to come in those countries and start owning property, when you want to come in those countries and start owning businesses, when you want to come in them countries and start dominating something, now you a problem. See, this is why Thailand made it that you had to be married to a Thai woman, and you couldn't just own the house. The house had to be in the Thai woman's name. A lot of people don't understand the game there. Thailand not gonna let you come in there and drop up money and buy properties. Even Mexico, people are like, well, Mexico has 99-year leases. Well, I'll be dead by then. What will your kids be doing? What will your grandkids be doing? People don't be thinking like that. So Nomad Capital, right? Nomad Capital is having their event, and even go to the event, it's a 5-band event. You got to drop 5 bands to even go to the event in Mexico City. So let's start there. What does that mean, Ericka? So what? 5 bands, 5 band. The average travel bro who's saving money is not going to spend 5 bags in Mexico. He not, because Nomad Capital is about people who are serious about going overseas long term. What you notice is a lot of these folks ain't told you about visas. They ain't told you about work visas. They ain't told you about staying past 90 days. They ain't told you about food, the cost of food at the grocery store. They ain't told you none of this stuff because they ain't doing it. It's simple as that. Now, my rule of thumb and theory is you could retire right now if you had $200,000. Now, I don't mean you're gonna live overseas rent free, do nothing, not work hard. I mean if you could invest in one beach rental, one foreign U.S. rental, and one U.S. rental. Now you can rotate your time. You want to come and live, home with your family for a few months in your property while you block it off Airbnb, you block it off HomeAway. Great. You do that. Then you go bounce back overseas, right? You have these properties paying you. This is called luxury lifestyle living. If you have noticed, the wording is different. A lot of these fly by night people selling you courses on trucking and dispatching and all this stuff, which I'll do another video on separately. A lot of these people aren't talking to you in the words of others. And what do I mean others? I mean inside hand people. You already know what I'm trying to say. A lot of times they use the words luxury living, luxury lifestyle living. A lot of the people who have those beach homes, they don't live there year round. 90% of the time, that stuff is paid up and they just rent those properties out. So when you say Airbnb is dead, Ericka, no. Airbnb is dead for the short bus shorties who use the PPP money. Airbnb is dead for the folks who thought they were going to rent an apartment and the apartment complex won't get broke off. Airbnb is dead for silly folks who want to have a very basic black and red color combination apartment. Sure, it's dead for those folks. But this living remotely and moving around, that's been old money, old news since 1994. Let's really get into it. Go read Tim Ferriss' book, right? They make fun of millennials because they said we were the first new money frat bros. I'm a businessman, yo. But we're a lot of the people who quit subscribing to I want to be in corporate America. I want to drive a company car. I want to be in corporate America looking out the window. To be a financial analyst in some of these places, you're doing 100 hours a week. That's why Wall Street only wants 19 to 29. They want you when you ain't got no wife, you ain't got no kids, and you going to be in there all day trying to chase that status. That's what they want you. They don't want you when you're 37 with 4 kids and I need all these times off. They don't want to hear that. They ain't looking for you then. Okay? Listen. Boom. Credit. Listen, you already know Credit Solutions. These people have There's one black man who's in Thailand, and he went down to go get his passport, his visa renewed, and he was mad how they was talking to him. And he got a whole wife and kid and a house there. And he's like, I'll leave this country. No, no, sir, you're mad because they don't care if you stay or not. You don't have that power. So yeah, you could have been in office mad. You would have left the country and they wouldn't have cared either way. Another man will come right behind you trying to live the Thailand dream. Right? And he said, I had to calm down because I thought about my wife and my 3-year-old daughter. I have to stay for them. Brother, you in your 50s. You got to figure out a better plan than getting mad every time we want to leave. This is the life you've chosen. So a lot of people aren't talking to you about these 90-day visa rules, these 30-day visa rules. They say, just get a passport, bro. If you get a passport, your life will be magical, bro. You go out of town and live the dream. I'm trying to talk to you about realistic living, where you've got some property. Listen, you already know, John, that was one of my best videos. You got some property making you $3,000 a month. By the end of the year, you've got 36,000 a year. Now you're gonna say, Ericka, that's not a lot of money. 36,000 a year is what 75 million Americans make or less in this country. You just having that one property overseas that you rent out all year long, that the property manager take that 15% off, and you come back to it for 3 months out of the time of the year, you live in a different life than everybody else. See, what they're prescribing to you is, hey, work a job you absolutely hate here in America, save up all your shillings all year long so you can go overseas for 2 weeks and be a trick for 2 weeks. That's not what we teach over here. We teach about ownership. We teach about leadership. We talk about living a big life. Now, many people say, well, I'm just going to get out of America because American men and women they don't think wide. They don't think progressive. Listen, you got to vibrate higher. I end up finding a wonderful man who literally long-term thinking, construction, real estate, multifamily, traveling the world. You know what I'm saying? Y'all aren't vibrating high enough to attract those people. And that's okay. We just got to be honest about it. You aren't vibrating high enough. Right? This ain't no hotep talk. This is just being honest. Right? So it all comes from systems. So you're gonna say, Ericka, you done complained about this, you done called us a trick, you done cut up on us. I'm just want you to understand. Diamond Dave did a great video. I'm gonna post it on the community wall about systems and motivation. The motivation for a lot of y'all is I need some booty. The motivation for y'all is I want to have $4 chicken sandwiches. The motivation for a lot of y'all is I want to have a $4 Uber. Cool. Chase that overseas thing. Go do it. Taste it. Do it. I want y'all to experience other life outside of America because it may inspire you to come back to America and kick butt. Because when these people come here to America, they on a mission. You run it. We literally on a Sunday, Andy buys houses. One of our students, Ty, who owns multiple rentals, we driving around Texas, go up on a construction site on a Sunday. They working. Hey, can we get your phone number? What do y'all do? We do framing. What else y'all do? We do this. Well, can we get his number? That's our cousin. These people are not coming to play with y'all. They're not coming to play with y'all. They come in here. They building houses. They building businesses. They gonna make that money. They gonna buy them houses. They got $70,000 giant pickup trucks riding around Texas, living the American dream. The one dude had his girlfriend out there. She's like, "This is my Mia Moore." She showed me his phone. On her phone, literally says Mia Moore. Crack me up, getting a number. And we doing Spanish translate. We having to call Gigi, Miss Gigi credit systems like, hey, we need some Spanish. We need help. Okay? All on a Sunday. We literally went to 2 other properties. See all they work. They can do framing in 3 weeks. Once you got your framing done, you only got 2 more months left on your house. So again, these people are creating money here in this system. Creating money by having a skill that people will pay for, right? Creating money. I know y'all get frustrated when I'm on this channel, but you got to have a system. The system can't be, I'm gonna come to America, hate my life, work, cry on the internet every day for 8 hours and be upset, and then for 2 weeks I get to be a superstar in another country. No one cares. That other country does not care you want to keep coming doing that. They don't care. They like, oh, you want to come every 2 weeks and trick in Brazil? Sure. Some of the argument was a couple years ago, they did a massive arrest of like 40 dudes at one place. I said, now why are all y'all American dudes in one place? 40 deep. What we were doing wasn't illegal. They just don't like the way y'all making it look. They don't like the way y'all making it look. It may not be illegal, but they don't like the way it looks. So I bring on people because here's the thing. Some of y'all may need to go find your purpose. You may need to travel. You may need to trick. You may need to do all these things to find your purpose. I feel you, brother. Do what you do. But once you find that purpose, let's get you in tune. Let's get you in alignment. This is why Brian's so funny. This is why I literally bring on Gigi. We have another credit person coming on Wednesday. We got another business loan person coming on Wednesday. All right. Y'all know I'm getting up out of here. After the 25th, I'm gone. I got other things to do. Now, if you're in my Wealth Wednesday class, you'll see me. If you're in my digital real estate class, you'll see me. Okay? You'll see me. But at the end of the day, you got to find your purpose. You got to be on mission. And your mission can't be every 2 weeks I get to go live the dream and come back home and work a job I hate to the point I want to have a heart attack. That's what a lot of y'all doing is working places you hate. Now, I'm not all about follow your passion, dude. Follow your passion. I'm not that girl. I think a lot of y'all could be plumbers, construction workers, welders, and make way more money and take a 2 month off, come back and still have work waiting on y'all. Just be honest. I know people who I've told y'all about Roland in North Carolina. He's a plumber. He's 78 years old. He keeps trying to retire. He's like, I'm retiring, y'all. Y'all leave me alone. I'm gonna retire. He go away on vacation or go to Puerto Rico, check on his other family for a while, come back. Roland, help. I need plumbing help. He said, call the company I sold it to. No. Call, I want you, Roland. I got cash. Roland go on in his truck. Doop, 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 doop. Come on over there and make money. It's a skill, baby. If you're skilled and you're valuable, you never are without money. If you can exchange value with somebody, you will not be without money. There may be low times, but you will not be without money. So you have to determine, how am I valuable? It can't be because you want to rant and rave on the internet. That can pay. I want you to be smart about it. Now, prime example. One of the units in Zanzibar I was looking at with DJ the Money Coach was like $69,000. That's it, $69,000. It's gonna rent out for like $2,000 a month, 3,000 a month. Because people do short term 1 week rentals. Because that's all people can afford to take away from work. I can take a 1 week. I can take 1 week off. I can take 4 days off. So you making them reserve it 1 week at a time. Dropping a ban every week. So you paid $69,000 for it, but you getting $4,000 from it a month times a year. What's that? That's $48,000. A year and a few months, you got all your money back. Right? Same thing here in Panama. I'm showing you properties for 75,000, 150,000, Prosperity Bank. All that stuff can be completely done separate from me. You talking to the developers. The developers gonna be there and walk through a lot of this. Y'all gonna be able to walk properties, take pictures, show your fam, look at the numbers, meet management. I don't want to just talk about it. I want to be about it. The reason I'm doing this Panama trip is because I'm investing in Panama. Reason I am talking about Phoenix and St. Petersburg, Florida. These are places I invest. Reason I talk about Granbury, Texas, places I invest. And so as you build these investments, and they are coming, when they finish, they're gonna pay you. This is where we get into the real talk. This is where all this internet talk and these guys don't want to cam up because they live in a cave. They don't want to show you their face because they're scared they're gonna go to work and their coworker gonna be like, "That was you on the internet talking crazy." Fired, right? I don't have that. I don't have that. That we're gonna counsel you because you said something not nice on the internet. That doesn't exist, y'all. That shit don't exist, right? So a lot of times, what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is, I'm not hitting Nomad Capital. I'm not talking about Airbnb. There's a guy on YouTube called Levi Kelly. Go look him up. This boy done made bricks of money. This is where we talk about having skill. This is where we're gonna talk about having skill. Okay. He had a camera. He was living in his little town, Ohio. He wanted to travel. He started recording people's Airbnbs. He put it up. He get the little affiliate code. Their freaking Airbnb would rent up for a year. They would tell all their friends. They'd be like, please come to ours. Well, first you got to pay me. I'm not going to pay no money to rent the Airbnb. You're going to pay me to be there. You're going to pay me because I got to do the editing. You're going to pay me to get there. This boy done made a good meal, y'all. There ain't no way he ain't made less than a meal. He done went from a small apartment to a whole daggone house in Ohio. Then now he got a nice car. I mean, it is. So every time he turn around, he's traveling to these different Airbnbs and he's filming with his wife. And the camera has gotten better and better, the editing better and better, the money better and better. This is what having a skill will do for you. So when people say, well, my Airbnb ain't getting no traction, I'm not going to get no bookings. Why haven't you called a guy like Levi? There's at least 3 of them on YouTube right now, but he's the number one. First thing I'm thinking, if I get a nice Airbnb in the mountains, a cabin or something, how much I got to pay you, Levi? Because he came down here to Fredericksburg. And when I went to go look back at that link, click that little affiliate link of his to that Airbnb, booked out all year long. What is it worth to you to pay for truly good marketing? This is why I talk about systems. This is why we talk about marketing. This is why I talk about digital real estate. Levi has twofold. He's got the digital real estate on YouTube, making the shillings, making the coin off YouTube's back, Google AdSense. Then he's making the shillings directly by you paying him to come there. You flying him and his wife and his baby now. He done had a baby. That's how long he's been doing this. About 3 years now. You're paying him the shillings to get there. You're paying him the coin. He's doing the editing. He's basically traveling all over the United States for absolutely free. You can't tell me the kid ain't living the dream. Now listen, let's say you want to take a break. Let's say you want to take a break. You want to take a break for a month, 2 months. He's still gonna get paid because guess what? That link, that affiliate link, is in them old videos. Every video. I hope I'm not losing y'all. Hope you understand. If you understand what I'm saying, put a 1 in the comments. If you're lost at all, let me know. Well, when people sit here and try to tell you, I just don't know. I want to do a podcast or do stuff. I tell you, all this stuff you can be paid. Right? You can be paid from all this. This isn't this fantasy thing. And when it comes to setting up businesses, people are like, oh, business is so hard. Businesses are literally just, if you go work a job right now and you look at your office and you sit down and you grab a sheet of paper right now, you say, when I come in here in the morning, I check my emails, I set up appointments, I do this. What does my boss do? He does this. What does the girl beside me do? She does this. You literally just wrote up a whole company. There was a really beautiful lady, I think she's in the comments, I'm not certain. She has a tax office. I'm like, girl, just hire 2 more tax people underneath you and take your vacations, live your life, run your marketing. That's it. Run your radio ads. You know what I'm saying? You know how many tax people be making that radio ads, man? Get your tax money. You just have to come up with a great commercial. People know they need their taxes done appropriately. They need them done right. They ain't trying to get caught up in no shams. They ain't trying to get caught up in no skimmy scams, especially because the government ain't playing with y'all. There's no statute of limitations on fraudulent tax returns, right? So when you hear that, I tell people most businesses, if you can write out the SOPs, which is standard operating procedures of what you get up and do every day, and you got 2, 3 staff, trust me, people like keeping their job. They're going to find work for themselves to do while they work for you. Period. So when we overcomplicate, well, I don't want to have a business because all the business owners I know, they work themselves to death. They work all day and night. They never get a break. They're not running a business. They're running a job. They're running that self-employment. Go read. You know what I'm saying? Some of these books out here is very simple what a business is. Can you spare money in the budget? Again, this is where credit comes in. Do you have the credit cards? Do you have the financing? Right? To be able to hire 2 people on staff and pay their payroll for the next 90 days. At least the next 30. This is where VAs come in. I talk to people about VA. Oh, I can't afford. You can't afford $100 a week on a VA? Is it a business? Let's really get into it. Is it really a business? Is it really a system to it that will free you? AM1, listen, AM1 could literally be Levi Kelly tomorrow. He has that level of quality of skill. AM1 could go film three Airbnbs, ask for the affiliate link, chop up the edit, get paid off the affiliate link when people book the Airbnb, get paid off YouTube when people watch the video, and get paid for the camera skills. Listen, y'all, it's having skills. It's having skills. I want AM1 to come with me to Panama, but AM1 too busy. They booking him up out there. I'm like, AM1, meet me in Sausalito. Meet me for my LA meetup September 29th. But he be too busy, y'all. Why? Because he got skills. But we got people out here on this internet, anyone knows this, that been crying for 10 years about women's. Listen, if the women's ain't changing, guess what we can do next? We can change. Right? Y'all see what I was doing? I was out there jogging on the treadmill. All booty angle, okay? Thirst trapping for the internets. You got to change. You got to change the marketing or something. Switch it up. Okay? Tam said I need another night. I tried to meet up Tam today. Tam out there working all these jobs like a Jamaican. I said, dang, Tam, I guess I'll see you maybe if you leave. I don't know. There you go. Sharon said I've been 1099 since 1998. Let me tell you something. Aaron Clary, several of these young, nice white men channels have been saying that 1099 is the way. I wrote a book about 1099 future. I knew when people could figure out I can do this from my home or from a laptop and not have to be in this office with y'all, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm done. I don't have to play with Karen from HR, her rules. I don't have to play with people in the office. I don't have to eat potluck with kitty fingers in it. I don't got to do none of that. Peace out. So once you figure that part out, right, you free. Right? Now, maybe people say, well, when I get rich, Ericka, I'm gonna have a chef. I'm gonna have a personal trainer. I'm gonna have 27 apps. I'm gonna be in the water chasing these bitches. I'm gonna do it all. And I go, okay, let me tell you something. I met people who are wealthy and retired. Guess what? They have something they do every day. I'm not saying you have to work a job every day, but I'm saying when I meet these people who are retired, 99% of them have something they do every day. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. Bought your freedom back. Right? Miss C Note's out there stuck at the airport, but guess what? She free. She ain't got to rush back in traffic. She ain't got to do none of that. She ain't got to do none of that. If you can work this computer, you can work this internet, you can talk to people, you can get clients, you're straight. And this is something we don't want to really address. We don't want to be honest with people. Because really the average person wants to do what? What's average stuff? Like, I just want to follow my passion, Ericka. Okay, guess what? I would love to go mudding and riding off in the woods and goofing off every week and be paid for it. Guess what? That's really not gonna happen. Right? It's not gonna happen. It's not. It ain't happening. Listen, cat feet casserole, potluck with kitty fingers in it. Kitty fingers. I am telling y'all, I've been at workplaces where they got like 3-4 cats in their house. I work with a guy, he had 4 rescue cats. And I'm like, why where are we rescuing cats from? Time is precious. Life is precious. Life is too precious to be eating kitty finger potluck. Let me put it to you that way. Y'all you're disrespecting people who work a job. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. I'm not disrespecting anybody who works a job, but I am telling you, if I have to go in the office and pretend to like people and pretend to dress a certain way and be like, hey, Susie, sure, I'll try that cake with hair in it. No, I'm not doing that. We don't have to do that no more. We in a new technological age, and this is what's going to be really the problem. We're going to start seeing people on news getting arrested to jail for scamming, stupid crap, PPP, tax fraud, doing people taxes, doing stupid stuff. And I'm going to look at them like caveman. We in a new era. Even if you look in the Black community, LRA movement did a video that they're talking about Black suburban culture. If you look at the majority of the rappers that are out there moving around making money right now, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, some of these other people, like they literally lived in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? What's his name that makes the show Atlanta? Put his name in the comments if y'all know what I'm talking about. The dude who makes the show Atlanta. And he also, This Is America. He made that song that went crazy viral. Jordan Peele, who made Get Out. His friend, the light skinned dude, other comedian. These are suburban black culture. 52% of black people been in suburbs forever. This whole admiration of being a hood booker, being some boogity moogity from the hood. You doing thug stuff, you selling drugs. Fetty Wap right now about to go to jail for 5 years. Dude's got rap money and he put it in drugs. Do y'all understand how goofy that is? I don't know if y'all understand how I look at this stuff like it's goofy time. It's goofy time. You got these laptops and these phones. Like I told y'all last week, I already made the clip. But I'm gonna tell y'all, if you can train this phone to find booty, you can train this phone to create systems, to create you some freedom, to get you at least 40 grand a year. I never make guarantees on my courses because I know how people are. I can go on my activity log and see a lot of y'all don't watch the videos. I know. And then right before we get on the phone call together, hey, I just watched the videos last night. You did, huh? Again, I done I already done told you what I know. About to throw hands with Susie. There you go. There you go. John said, I will eat my potluck and like it, but then I learned how to cook in the Navy. Man. Look, Will stay winning. He said, I got an email the other day about homemade cookies in the lodge. Listen, I don't have time for homemade cookies in the lodge. Go get me some cookies down the street from Tiff's Treats. We make too much money at these jobs for y'all to be like, I made homemade cookies. I don't want them. I don't want them. No, I don't want them. Glover, thank you. Childish Gambito, that's his name. Yes, thank you. So we have this suburban culture taking over, but there's some type of disconnect where we have a group of people. We trying to tell them, come on, y'all, come on over here. Let's get on these laptops. Let's get skills. Let's become tradesmen. Let's become middlemen to millions. Let's take the money we get from work and invest it. And here we go. Look out the window, Hellcat Chargers. Look out the window, G Wagons. Look out the window, stupid shit. Look out the window, Lexuses. No. Instead of that $50,000 card, I know y'all make fun of me about 50 cars. I'd rather have 50,000 in real estate. Oh man, Ericka, you trying to sound like a guru right now talking about 50 grand in real estate. The rest of your raggedy life, you will be renting. The rest of your sister life, your brother life, your mama life, your uncle's life, everybody in your family renting. Where y'all think that money go? I'm gonna give him his props. He said something. Y'all sent me this clip. I'm gonna just give him his props for a second. He said, if you think about it, Jay Morrison, and don't kill me, don't kill the messenger. Jay Morrison raised $15 million. Unfortunately, off the backs of a lot of undereducated and poor, not dumb, not stupid, just undereducated, excited, poor. Right? I know people who have money who's invested with him. So let's just be careful. Right? He raised $15 million. There is some boy who was 20 years old and raised 25 million from family and friends. I forgot his name. If y'all look him up, let me know his name. A 20-year-old, he raised 25 million from family and friends to invest in Bed Bath and Beyond, the stock. Just basically dominate it, take it all over. Listen to me. Listen to me. 25 million versus 15 million. This boy, Jay Morrison, all over the damn internet. He was the Earn Your Leisure before Earn Your Leisure. He was all that and he can only get 15 million. Listen, Dr. Umar, say what you feel about him. I know it's terrible. We got to use these terrible examples, but that's all I got right now. Dr. Umar raised $10 million. You got to understand that you're competing with people who can call down the street and get $25 million from their family and friends. That's who you're competing with. Not your cousin Pookie and them. Like, well, I'm doing better than my cousin Pookie. We ain't worried about you. We're not worried about you doing better than your cousin that's been to jail 4 times and don't have nowhere to live but at grandma's house. Are you doing the best that you can do? Move around. You need to see new stuff. You need to be in new cities because the stuff y'all doing is 1984 caveman vibes, 1992 caveman vibes. It's crazy. It don't make no sense to me. So look, I'm gonna show y'all. Erica, do you have resources that people can look into to get started with turning their job into a business? Some people lack the knowledge to start. Your network is your net worth. So, realm of crypto, I really say my middleman to millions course is a really great start. But at the end of the day, I've had several guests on that tell you, even Kim Kamoy, go to your job, do an inventory of what you do at your job in a day. Write down your top 10 SOPs, your standard operating procedure. When you sign in, when you log into work, what do you do? How do you create it? Yada, yada, yada. Like, could you make a manual today for your job? This is really serious. If you could make a manual and you could train another person on what you do at your job, you could already have a business. I mean, this can go for accounting, this can go for HR, this can go for virtual assistants, this can go for people in administrative jobs. All this stuff can be turned into the internet. Now, the second part of this is what's the number you need? We've talked about this a million times on this channel. What's the number you need to survive? Now, thrive is what I want you to be at, but survive at least. Do you know your bills? The average person, if I ask them right now on a phone call, what's in your account right now? Oh, I don't know. I check my account every day. I just do. I've had identity theft before in Texas, so I check them. I just do a light little check. Now I don't check my credit score every day. I ain't doing that. I check that once a month. I see where I can move, where I can't move. I get advisory conversation from people who are well crafted beyond my years. But at the end of the day, do you know where you're at and where you stand? Do you know what you need to make it a month? Right? Do you know? This is the start of you having a financial freedom future. Right? This is the start of it. Knowing where you are. But yeah, Fetty Wap going to jail. Going to jail. Made a plea deal. Still going to jail. Made money off music. Legit clean money off music. Going to jail. One-eyed man going to jail. I don't think that sounds good. Even if it's federal jail. Listen. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all some of this stuff real quick. Because I just can't crumble up. Now, see, y'all might get me there. Y'all might get me there. So here, see, this is the day walker. Here we are, and this is a part of our short term memory. This is part of our problem. I said, hey man, sex tourism is a problem. Period. I'm just making fun of passport bros, and here we go. What about women? What about the women? The women is going to Jamaica. The women is going overseas. The women's is getting the men's and the men. Okay, y'all, like, do we have to go to elementary school level and go, now, young ladies don't do that. Young men don't do that. Do we have to address everybody in class? Are we at kindergarten now? Now, young ladies don't go over there. Young men don't go over there. Y'all be good now. Do we have to? Do I have to say sex tourism is bad on all fronts for you to understand what I'm saying? Do I have to say shame on the Stella got her groove back movie? Shame on it. This is how we know we all missed the point. And you smarter than this, Azarel. You smarter than this. And I know you are. You trolling right now. My whole point of this video is about systems. Do you have a system that allows you to have freedom to leave this country for months at a time? Not tricking. Not I went for a weekend and spent all the money I saved all year long. I went for 2 weeks and spent all the money I saved all year long. Now I have to spend another 350 days working a job I fucking hate. And this is why we can't have real conversations with y'all. We can't, because it's never an accountability. It's never a true, like, yeah, what you're saying makes sense. Well, what they doing it too. The white men's is doing it. The women's is doing it too. What they do, they sell drugs too. They rap about murder too. They run red lights too. I just saw a video this weekend. D.L. Hughley shared it. It was Arkansas police beating the shit out of a white dude. I'm talking about stomping them, beating them, punching them, kicking them, elbow dropping them. I mean, I'm talking about elbows, WWE style. This man, I'm surprised he alive. I don't know if he on meth. I don't know what type of drugs he on to keep being alive, but he alive. And people are like, oh my God, police brutality. This is awful. I'm going to stand with that too. It's awful when they do it to black people. It's awful when they do it to white people. If we got to get elementary level school with y'all, like shame on anybody doing it, then we already lost y'all. You already lost. We already lost y'all. Do you know what I'm saying? If I have to break it down to the level of a fifth grader, We already lost y'all. If I have to break it down to a 5-year old, hey, your sister shouldn't hit you and you shouldn't hit your sister, then we already lost y'all. Y'all not with us. Y'all not walking down the street with us. Y'all already back there. This is something I want you to understand. There's this desire so bad to be like, but they're doing it too. I'm not like my parents used to tell me, I'm not asking you what your sister did. I'm not asking you what your brother did. What did you do today? And I told you not to do it. That's it. That's where we keep getting this disconnect of women do it too. Lisa did it yesterday. Big Booty Betty did it too. I don't give a fuck. This is where we lose y'all. This is where we lose y'all. Using people for sex any kind of way as sex tourism is wrong. Making people leverage their body for money is wrong. If we have to go kindergarten level for y'all to get that, you're already lost, brother. I'm about to go hotep on you, brother. Let brother, good luck to you. Have a good life. That's where we have to go with y'all. That's where we have to go with y'all. Because y'all gone. We can't bring you back to the fold at this point. We've lost you. Roger Main, I got my BS in cybersecurity and 18 IT. Good gracious. Ding, ding, ding. If I had a bell, ding, ding, ding. She done got all the certs. Or is that a man? I'm sorry. Apologize, Roger. Again, when you get the skills, the LinkedIn's hit you. That's just all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. Depends on when you bought the car. Yeah. There you go. South listens from South Side suburbs of Detroit, right off 8 Mile. Facts on facts. Facts on facts. Ty Lopez. Ty Lopez is from North Carolina in a trailer. It's all about the scales. You know? Liz Hatch, that hey, thank you for educating them. The ones who advertise what they have are advertising to those who will gladly go in their home and take it all. Pretty much. People getting 25 million while Pookie getting out here caught and going to jail for 20K over PP fraud. Facts. When I sit here and tell you, I watched over the past 2 years, year and a half, a bunch of, okay, now that's rude, a bunch of wholesalers switch over, and veterans too, switch over to government contracts and new construction. I said, oh, there's a sign. Pay attention. Pay attention. You're not when something keeps coming across your mind, pay attention. When I start seeing people talk about Airbnbs, and then I saw people who are above them going, oh, I'm in Panama. The fact that I was in Panama this year, y'all, and I ran into 3 multimillionaires from Houston, and I recognized them off the gram and walked up and talked to them, and these boys own an oil field, and we going back to Panama, and I'm gonna get to bring some of y'all with me so y'all can invest for yourself if you want to. I'm not gonna play this game of they do it too. I'm on the level now of like, we done did this for years, y'all. We done did this educating. We done did this begging y'all to figure it out. We done put out courses. We done did all this stuff. We done did this. The people that are going down the road with me are people who are investing overseas or doing new construction or doing government contracts. That's it. Like, it just is different level now. All right. That's why we need to break off YouTube, because we already know where we are at this point. I got my VAPs to do my SOPs. There you go. Yep, easily. I've been writing. Let me see what this says. I've been writing process as an HR professional. There you go. You already know. Oh. They still want that street right. They just do. They want that street life. Oh, women's. You know what? Aaron Clary said this thing that, and I get it. He's like, men live for the women's, right? In a particular way he was saying it. Y'all can go watch him. I'm not going to repeat the vulgarness of the part. But that's just it. Life is about people. No matter how you crack it, it's either getting away from stupid people or getting around the right people. It's either getting your spouse on board with your good plan, getting your kids on board with your plan, or getting away from some of them people too. Listen, now that I'm older as an adult, I could never understand why people would leave their wife or leave their kids. I hate to tell y'all, understand now. Sometimes, you know what I mean? People do that, right? So again, I understand. I'm older now. And realize sometimes you can't take everybody. You can't take everybody. Business systems are key to transferring your business to become passive. People here talking about passport rules while banks are using your data to understand your spending pattern and predict your financial health. Listen, the bank already knows you out there buying Black and Miles every Friday after work and a 6 pack of beer. They already got the map on you. They ain't worried about you. You out here buying packs of cigarettes every other day. They already know what you about to do. You out here buying certain stuff all the time. You out here eating burgers every week. They already know about you. Like, let's keep it a buck. Okay. They already know about you. That's not nothing new. We're in a very surveillance society. I can't want to talk about that. We're gonna let it go. Mind the business that pays you. Again, this is this is where people be getting lost in the South. Yes, Sherlock Holmes, that's a good recommendation. Go get the belt, go get the belt. I just think it's silly. Timmy did it too. Big Booty did it. Big Booty Betty she has pretty privilege. I'm not worried about who got pretty privilege. I'm worried about who can pay their bills, who can go down the road. One of my students called me and was like, "Hey, you want to go see Serena Williams retire in New York City?" I said, "Yeah, let's go." Done. The flight was less than $150 round trip, y'all. It was cheap. But if you ask the average person, I oh God, girl, everything's so expensive. The flights is so crazy. Everything's so dangerous. Oh Lord Jesus, we can't. Oh Lord, we can't make it. It's too much. Everything costs too much. But these same people dropping 200 every Friday, Saturday night, every weekend. It's all choices. Let's let everybody make their choices. Tomorrow is Google is training on levels of leadership. Thank you. Somebody gave us a helpful tip. Thank you. No, this is why I said I know you're smarter than this because I know you actually are an IT person. I've seen you comment before. Some of y'all names are very familiar. Drove commercial, driving 15 years. I wrote a CDL driving book. Need more connections to get out in the universe. So, realm of crypto, if you're in my digital real estate class, you already know what to do. You reach out, you literally follow the steps. I mean, podcasts, interviews, it's very easy. Again, Azelle, this is not Manosphere face. This is not what is Big Betty doing. We don't care. You dig? Anyone know alternatives to Upwork for 9 1099 work? Again, that sounds like a Google question. That sounds like a Fiverr. That sounds like going on Indeed. That sounds like reaching out with menthol 100s. Yeah, they already seen y'all buying them menthols. They don't care. Let me show y'all this before I get up out of here. I might do another video tonight. I just want y'all to understand that um, while you sitting on the perch watching somebody else do something goofy, you're wasting your time, baby. I just told y'all over 2 million students did not re-enroll in school this year. What does that mean for teachers? What does that mean for school systems? What does that mean for parents? There's a bunch of parents who got it. They figured it out. I'm gonna homeschool my kids. I ain't got time for this. I'm gonna be able to travel freely and do other things. That's what they figured out. You got to figure it out too. All right. I mean, we can't beg y'all to figure it out this late in the game. So listen, the link for the tickets after we change the first page, the landing page will be out tonight. But if you're coming with us, let me see. Can y'all see this on the screen? Let me know if y'all can see it. If y'all can't see it, let me know. Let me know. While you're buying your menthols, let me know if you can see the screen. Hit a 1. Do you know? Do you know? While you're buying your menthols, while you're buying your chicken. Listen, here's something funny. I want to bring this up for y'all. A lot of people always have negative comments about me and my whatever, my weight and whatnot. But what's funny is I always go to my doctor and they make me do this cardio run or whatever. And they like, man, every time you come, your blood pressure's 120 over 70. Man, you doing this cardio run, you just fine. Your cholesterol good and everything. I'm like, yeah, some black girl magic. I be messing with him. He be like, what? He Jewish. He probably thinking she crazy. So a lot of times when I read some of these comments, I laugh because these people aren't cammed up. These people aren't showing you their real life. Nobody knows what you're doing, Otis. Nobody cares. But I just find it comical. That's all. You know what I mean? Because there's a great opportunity out here in America to live a great life, you know, if you want to. But you got to want to. So, again, so if those of you who are coming with me October 13th through 15th, now we were supposed to have a meetup in Los Angeles September 29th or 30th. We're trying to get the last details of the location down. But this is October 13th through 15th. If you're coming with me, let me know. Email our staff. We have a email list of 750 people. We only have 45 tickets. We not getting any more tickets. We're not doing it. We're not taking more than 45 people down there. It's just too many people to ride on a bus, going in and out of these properties. So look, you want to come? We're going to be at the W. Okay. We switched up the vibe. We're going to be at the W. As you guys can see the screen here, the W is in the financial district. The developers are like going to have the bus right on this curb over here. We're going to get on that bus. We're going to go to a few properties where we got to wear a hard hat. Some we don't have to wear a hard hat. But we're going to be living our best lives. Okay? This the ground floor. You know, they got the hats. I don't know what the design is based off shipping containers. That's different. Some of y'all might like that vibe. I'm not going to sit here and talk to y'all all day about going overseas and eating tacos. I want to actually live that life, and I want you to live it too. Now, everybody can't come. We already know that everybody can't come. We about 55 days away. Tickets are $300 from Florida. They $300 from New York. They $300 from Virginia right now. They $300 from Texas. They $300 from California right now to Panama City, Panama. I know that. We literally sat down and did this math because we said, man, we don't want people's pockets to be broken if they take us to Panama with us. Right? The rooms are $149 a night with the special discount code we'll be giving people who purchase a ticket. Why am I doing this? Why am I inviting y'all down here to Panama with me? Why am I showing y'all different opportunities? Because Panama mostly speaks English. It's a dollar for a dollar. You're not going to get lost. You can go everywhere you want. They think black people speak Spanish. Everywhere I went, they speak Spanish to me. Then I said, oh, no, American. Oh, okay, you got a family here? They didn't even think twice. They said, well, you got to have some family here. Are you here visiting? Quickly. We've got Dalan Vanterpool. He's going to be on stage speaking. He has just opened up a grocery store down there. He worked in financial services, black guy from the islands in another country, owning a business, doing financial services. His wife's one of the biggest legal attorneys down there in that country. We've got agronomics. I'm saying it terribly because, again, we got to work on our Spanish. But again, the company that we invest for cacao beans and coffee beans, which is cacao is chocolate, they'll be there talking to us. The Black Expat Network, which is about, man, I don't know, they got maybe like 1,000, 2,000 members or something huge number. They'll be there. Some of them will be there talking to us. We'll have different people up there talking about money, talking about investing. And just as a send-off treat on that last day, on that 15th, I'll do a good hour, 30 minutes, maybe an hour, probably closer to an hour, talk on how to create systems and businesses that you can work remotely to allow you to live this lifestyle. The fact remains that the developers, and many of you don't know this, is a little giveaway, Prosperity Bank, funds out of Texas, funds a ton of folks in Mexico projects, Belize, Panama, and several other countries. You'll probably see some information from them. We'll give it to you in the packet. You can do your own deal with them folks. You know what I'm saying? Not my deal. Again, y'all know I'm probably gonna have a room with a little outdoor here tanning, getting my legs chocolate. Okay, but it's up to y'all. Again, we're going to release the link later tonight. I'm not going to save no spots. I only save spots for Malik and his wife because they were like in my ear this weekend. That's it. Okay. So again, this is where we're going. This is what we're doing. You can already tell from the numbers we done lost 40 people. It done dropped from 430 to 338. Why? Because we just asked somebody to do something. Whenever you ask people to do something, do you want to do something? You lose a bunch of people. Why? Because it's no longer just us talking online. It's no longer us just BSing. Worried about the wrong thing syndrome. Exactly. That's what it is. All right. Oldest out here carjacking, slap boxing, forget the skills. I mean, look again. These are real things. Thank you, all things Najee, for sure. Wayne T's hilarious. So again, y'all, I looked up the flights. Again, she went from working in apartment management to tech. You dig what I'm saying? Like, y'all have to decide. So again, I'm just showing y'all pictures of the location where we're gonna be at, where you can reserve your room for our 3-day event. We gonna ride you around the shuttle. Breakfast is included. Look at this suite, baby. Oh yes. Now they only got 33 suites in this hotel. Don't y'all take my suite. I already got mine set aside, but I just am showing y'all this thought that you're gonna go overseas and it's third world and it's terrible and they eating gum and they ain't got no money. This is Panama. This is Panama. People are telling you, oh, I don't know about living overseas. Everybody's poor. No, you're not gonna come over there and convince them girls that you got some money and you don't got it. You're not. You're not gonna do that. And what a lot of you don't talk about is the fact that their family expects you to take care of them as well. I had a friend marry an African girl. He had to buy her family a cow. Now her family live in the daggone city in Africa, but they wanted the cow for the grandma who still lived in the village back in town, so she could stunt on her neighbors that her granddaughter married an American. Now you out here buying a damn cow for $300, so the grandma can stunt. See, they don't talk to you about that. They talk to you about the $25 transactions, but they don't talk about you buying a $300 cow. You know what I'm saying? They ain't talking about that part. You saying? Exactly. People afraid to move on this, but quick to go. Well, let me tell you about these women's. You see how quick we lose literally 50 people off the live. Asking people to, hey, you might want to do this. Do you want to come do this? Oh no, shit. She asked me to do something. Oh hell no, man. She asked me to do something. See, that's the difference. That's the difference. Hashtag dowry. That's what I'm talking about. They're not really telling you these real stories of where you're not just taking care of her for $25 on a quick weekend. You throwing money at the grandma, you throwing money at the daddy, you throwing money at the uncles, you throwing money at the family because you American and you should have money. You see what I'm saying? They're not playing this. You in America and you broke? Come on, man. They're not playing with y'all. They're not playing with y'all. They're not playing with y'all. Okay? That's my whole thing. I keep telling you, they're not playing with y'all. You paying family tuitions. Thank you. You paying for her cousin and her brother to get over here to America. You paying. Look, there you go. Nicole Bain, you know what I'm talking about. These people that trying to play you like, oh, he's American, he's trying. No, you're not gonna come over there and drop $40 and have a party. Those are hookers. The real wholesome folks that live there, you're not coming there playing with them. When I was in the hotel, one of the guys, he kept winking at me. I was like, okay, you better chill out. He was like, do you have family here? Where your family at? He was straight up. He was like, you black and coming to Panama, you must have family here. Where they family at? Your family live on this side of town? And people like, oh, he just asking you questions. No, them people is not stupid. They know there's a reason you in this country. What you in this country for? You visiting family? What are you doing? Okay. See, I'm not taking y'all to no little hole in the wall. I'm taking y'all here. We gonna eat good. We gonna live good. We gonna ride on that bus good, and we gonna check out properties. It's only 45 of us. That's it. We gonna be in this hotel, living our best lives. That's it. When I'm on this wet deck, don't bother me. I'm out here. It's 5 foot. Okay, like it's gonna be deep. You gotta be able to swim. That's the gym. Okay, I'm just showing y'all the pictures. People like pictures. Again, I don't know if this is gonna be the room we're in, but we're in one of these rooms similar like this. But our chair setup is different. Way different. Way different than this. I don't even know if it's this one. It can't be. But yeah. So just showing y'all pictures, just giving y'all some ideals. Okay. Of what you're coming to expect when you come down here with me. We're not going nowhere sketchy. Again, when we go to Belize, it'll probably be something similar. Same when we probably not Belize, that a little bit different because we're gonna go in the country a little bit. But Belize and Puerto Rico, it's the same. We're not going safety paces. We're going safe, nice places. Okay. So again, there you go, Rob D. Listen, Rob D's taking action. Opt out of these third party consumer credit reporting agencies. Opt out of them. Block your information. So I'm gonna put the link for the email list so y'all can be on the email list with everybody else. So when it drops, it'll drop. Thank you. Listen, these people goofy. They think they're gonna come here and do some quick stuff. Boy, bye. Hold on. Let me put this link in here for y'all. This is the host hotel for our October 13th through 15th event in Panama City, Panama. All right, everybody. So here's the email list. I'm putting it in the chat. I'm gonna put it pinned to the top. Sign up for the email list. Go on there. Sign up for the email list. I'll pin it in the description and also in the top of the chat. Again, ticket. The flight's $300. The room is $149. You you decide what to do. Now, once you buy the ticket, of course, we will go ahead and send you all the information for the discount code for the room. But yeah, y'all, that 13th, if you come in, we're gonna have a charter bus take most people that are gonna get their flight from 2 to 5. I've looked at most flight deck information. Most people gonna come in there from 2 to 5. So y'all get on the charter bus. They give you a little talk, drive you 20 minutes over to the hotel. Lit. I'm gonna tell you right now. Uber is best. Uber's $5 almost everywhere over there. So putting this on here for you guys, and I'm gonna close this video out. Everybody can go, everybody won't go, and that's okay. But we're going to talk about ways that y'all can invest for your future, and the developers are going to have a great conversation with you. We have like the #1 real estate agent out of Panama going to be there. We have Eric Edwards. He's actually from Detroit, been living in Panama, I think 20 years. He's a real estate agent there. He's going to talk to you about living in Panama, real life living. Dalan Vanterpool, the guy we invest in the cacao farms, is going to be there, and 2 other speakers. Black Expat Network. Listen, we're going to take care of y'all. Okay, we're gonna take care of y'all. We're gonna have a good time. But I just want to get people out of that whole I'm on the internet talking about these places I've never been and I've never gone and women I've never talked to and men I never dealt with. Like, nah. This is a new America. You got the money, you can do what you gotta do. You want to roll, you can roll. You want to build houses, you can build houses. You want to do tech, you can do tech. There's many lanes. You decide. Nicole Bain, if you want to carry your children with you to Panama, you can. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you're gonna be sitting in the conference room with us from 9 to 1. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's gonna be perfect for your situation. Reevaluate it. Send us an email. Let us know. So anyway, look, you guys, this is your girl Ericka Classy Climb blog. I may do a secondary show out to see if my friend is available to do it. Anyways, you guys, this is your girl Ericka Classy Climb blog. I'll see some of y'all in 55 days. For those who went to the boat party, it was a litty Mick lit. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. October 13th through 15th. The 15th, we're done by 1 p.m. So if you want to catch a flight that afternoon, you can. If I were you, I'd do another day in Panama, but that's all up to you. Okay. All right, you guys. This is your girl, Ericka Classy Climb blog. You've been wonderful. You've been amazing. Thank you guys so much. Later.